Happy Friday. Today is, what day is it? September 29th, 2023. YouTube, what is happening? Let me know in the comments. Where are you watching from? Where are you in the world? Which lottery games do you play if you play the lottery? I know many of you do. One of the things I'm doing on this channel, if you're new to it, is interviewing lottery winners from all over the world. That's one thing that happened to me way back in the day. One of the biggest, craziest things that's happened. And so that's one of the things I'm doing, interviewing not only lottery winners, but people that have overcome the odds in various ways in life. And so mostly on this channel, what I do are podcast interviews and pre-recorded, pre-produced videos that are edited and put out. But from time to time, I do these impromptu live videos. And this is actually the first day that I'm doing this style of live video using some new software. So I am going to, the chat is blowing up already. How's it going? Yes. Let me know where you're watching from in the world. But this is the first day that I'm using this new software today. So it's going to look a little different, feel a little different. But this is literally the first time I've even ever tried it. I'm just diving right in there and trying this out. So hello in Iowa, chubby action figure with the best name ever. Hello. And there's so many exciting things to talk about today. Record jackpots, huge news when it comes to the lottery all over the world. Huge news. Many people, of course, are talking about the Powerball, which right now is hello in Philly, hello in Australia, hello, and Maryland. Yes, right now the Powerball is crazy high. It's going up so quickly. It's amazing. We're gonna test this software out and look at this right now. Share screen. Let's see what happens. And this is live. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That's part of the fun of this. All right, here we go. So let's see. What is it working? Yes, it is. There we go. $960 million, which 400. So you're seeing what I'm seeing. This is insane. $960 million, 441 million, $441.4 million cash. That's the half right away lump sum option, of course, before taxes, which most lottery winners opt for. Not everybody, but most of them do, because for one reason, you can earn more interest on that if you're, when you're investing it. But the next drawing is tomorrow, 30 hours away, according to their website. That's amazing. So that's there you go. We're sharing this. This is the new software. We're checking this out. Aloha in Hawaii. Hello, sunshine 44-24. Awesome. And Chubby Action Figure says, I like this style of interview. This is neat. Well, thanks, Chubby Action Figure. Awesome. So we have so many other things. There's so many things happening in the world of lottery news today. Did you guys hear about this Mega Millions story? This is pretty interesting. This just happened. Let me find this. But we'll find this out. The Mega Millions. Here we go. So this is literally diving right in here with this new software. So you have to bear with me. Here we go. Now this is really super interesting. Mega Millions. And it is, there we go, 1.6 billion. That is so much money. So this happened not too long ago, this drawing, just a few weeks ago in August. And it was one in Florida, Neptune Beach, Florida. Somebody purchased this winning Mega Millions ticket from Neptune Beach in a Publix, which is a grocery store in the state of Florida. And they had 60 days pretty much to claim the ticket if they wanted to have the cash option. And that was coming right up. 60 days, right around 2 months. So it wasn't too long. So that was coming right up. And they did indeed do that. But they haven't released the name. They claimed it anonymously. But there's this new rule in the state of Florida that basically says that if you claim a lottery prize, you have I believe, 90 days after you claim it to stay anonymous. So this person did that, and so they're still anonymous for 90 days, but it's not going to last. It's only that's 3 months. 3 months. Let's try this new layout here. News layout. That's what this. Oh, look at that. This isn't news, but it is news. What am I talking about? This is news. This is lottery news. And this is very interesting. $1.6 billion ticket that was just claimed. They didn't say whether the winner is taking the cash option or the annuity, but they are able to stay anonymous for 90 days under this new rule in Florida. So we will find out eventually who is the winner of this ticket. And I hope that they come and talk to me on this podcast, because we certainly would love to hear from them. And we, of course, can blur their face. We can keep them anonymous. We can make them sound like a robot, but we do want to hear from them. Let's dive into this live chat here. We're going to get to some more news in a second. Trenton, New Jersey, how are you doing? Hi, Tim. Mark Knight, Trenton, New Jersey. Hello. Yo, yes. Awesome. And there are so many things. So the next interview coming up on this channel that I'm so excited to share with you guys is with Neil Trotter, who won in 2014. If you're not familiar, he won the Euro Millions. He won 107.9 million pounds tax-free. But his story is incredible. It's very inspiring. He's a very interesting person. He's into racing. I just interviewed someone this morning also that used to be homeless. This is someone that used to be homeless, and they came across this. He found out that his biological father was a multi-millionaire, and he got this inheritance. And so he's basically seen both ends of the spectrum of our society as far as being homeless and then coming across this and then having money. And it was a very interesting conversation. Oh my gosh. Look at that. There's a $2 super from Professor Cygnus. I am mispronouncing your name. I am so sorry, but that is so kind of you. That is so generous of you. Thank you so much for the $2 super. Thank you very much. And Professor says, can you speak more about what inspires you? And yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for the generous super, first of all, and for your support. I really, really appreciate it. That means a lot. What inspires me? What inspires me as far as this YouTube channel and as far as life? I mean, what do you wake up? I had to do a lot of soul searching when I won the lottery way back in the day of what inspired me, what makes me happy, because there's a lot of introspective thoughts. What inspires me right now? I love entertaining like mass amounts of people. I've always loved that since the time I was a little kid. I just love that. And I love interviewing people. What inspires me? People that overcome the odds, people that are doing positive things in the world. Anything and everything is possible. I truly, truly believe this. I always have, way before winning the lottery. And that just reinforced this belief that I already had, because it is true. Anything and everything is possible. So believe that. I talked this morning with this guy that used to be homeless for several years and came across this inheritance. His life was turned upside down. I mean, that can happen in so many ways in addition to the lottery. So it's amazing. $960 million so thank you so much for this super again. And for your question. That's an excellent question. Jakato Rassam, $960 million with M, almost $1 billion with a B. That's right. So the Powerball we talked about at the beginning of this live is a massive 900. I mean, it's close to $1 billion. If nobody wins it, the next drawing is tomorrow, I believe, Saturday. And if nobody wins that, obviously it's going to be way over $1 billion, and it just keeps getting up there. But what do you guys think about these massive jackpots? What do you guys think about these? I know some of you are in the United States, some of you are other places. Which reminds me, there's something else I want to pull up here. If you are in Britain, I think this happened in England. Let me see. There's this prize that's up for grabs, millions of dollars. This just happened. Here it is. 185. Here it is. 185 million pounds. So we're experimenting with this new layout here. Let's see what Make this look a little different. Okay. Try this. That's not it. This. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I just saw this, but it's pretty interesting. 185 million euro million ticket lottery jackpot not claimed. Like it's up for grabs. So if you purchase a ticket at the beginning of September and you're in looks like it was Norfolk, but no one has claimed it. And they have until March, I believe, to claim it. But I mean, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That's so many millions. So let me know. Let me know in the chat if you're watching this live. If you're not watching this live, that's okay. You can still comment below this video. We'd love to check out your comments. But which lotteries do you play? Which lotteries do you play? United States, Powerball, Mega Millions are huge, but of course, you know, Malate in Mexico, Euro Jackpot, Euro Millions in Europe, Mega Sena is right up there, Brazil. Amazing rags to riches story, yes. So we're gonna dive into this chat. I had a okay. Here's a comment from Axe. Tim, I had a dream I won the jackpot online and I was calling the lottery office. What does this mean? Axe. Well, if I were you, I would be buying a ticket. That's, that's for sure. But what does that mean? What does that mean to you? That's what I often say to people when they ask me, what does my dream mean? Because for me, a lot of times when I dream about things, oftentimes things symbolize something and I can tell if they mean something to me. I'm a very spiritual person, and if it means something to me, I can, but it's not always literal. Sometimes it's symbolic. It's more like, what does it feel like? And that's what I would suggest. So what does that mean to you? Because that's what it means. Sorrel, oh, hold on a second. If you could do Sorrel Fraser, I'm going to get to, and Mario has a 555 super. I'm going to get to that in a second. Mario, oh my gosh, that is so kind of you. Sorrel Fraser, if you could win the same amount of money again today, how would you spend it differently? That's a really good question, Sorrel. Thank you so much for your question, and thank you so much for your support with this channel. So how would I spend it differently if you could win the same, if I won the same amount today? Well, I mean, I certainly wouldn't go out. My first purchase would not be a video game system, because that's what it was for me back in the day, because I was 21 years old. So there's that. But I would, how would it be different? How would I spend it differently? I mean, I know there's so much knowledge. Like, I know that I already have financial advisors. I would definitely go to them and I would do what they told me to do. And I would be, not that I wouldn't do that anyway, but I don't know. What would I do? I would probably upgrade this studio. There's that, but I still have a nice studio. I think this is pretty awesome. No, that's a good question. I'm going to think on that a little bit, Sorrel. Thank you so much for your question, putting me on the spot. I love that. It's an excellent question. And this is very generous. Mario is a huge supporter of this channel. Mario, thank you so much for your generous super. That is so kind of you. Thank you very much. The 555 pound. You got to love that. Mario, thank you. Who says, happy full moon, everyone. We'll one day have an interview, Tim. Namaste. Mario, I love it. Happy full moon to you. Happy full moon to you. That is amazing. Think about it. Think about the power of the full moon. I'm not going to get too out there, but really, literally think about it. You know what it does to the waves in the ocean? It changes the tide. What does that do to our body? We're mostly made up of water. The moon is powerful, guys. Thank you, Mario. Thank you so much for your question. That is so kind of you. So kind of you for the super. And Chubby Action Figure says, interview Lorraine West. She was one of 2 Powerball winners in 2018 from Iowa. And Chubby Action Figure is in Iowa. I would like to know what synchronicities led up to and after her win. And yes, that would be fascinating to interview her. So thank you very much for the suggestion. I will definitely look into that. And I can say, for people that might not have seen it, I did interview the former lottery director of the state of Iowa, and he actually helped over different states as well. But he was, in Iowa, and he, I believe, was one of the people who presented her the check for that prize. He's given away over $1 billion. Terry Rich was his name, but you can check out that interview in my podcast. But thank you so much for your question. I would love to interview her. When are you going to update the lottery signs to support bees? When are you going to update Bliss? When are you going to update the lottery signs to support bees? Well, what kind of bees are we talking about? Are we talking about billions? Billions? Because those are the bees I like. And that will probably be, if nobody wins this Powerball soon, that's going to be up there. What's good? H. Ayan, thank you so much for joining. Let me know where you are watching from, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. And which lotteries do you play? Mario, happy full moon to you and your harvest to be golden. Yes, Cyril, thank you so much. So I'm going to get to, let's see. There's another crazy lottery story that I really have to tell you guys about today. Let me find this. Here he goes. I just saw this. This is pretty interesting. See what you guys think about this. Virginia man. You can't make this stuff up, by the way. This Virginia man actually won the lottery 24 times in a row using consecutive numbers. He used the numbers 8888 on, I believe it was a pick 4 at a 7-Eleven in Chesapeake, Virginia. But he won. So each prize, if you get the jackpot, you win $5,000. He won it 24 times and ended up with $120,000. So that's pretty awesome, I think. But these stories, they happen all the time. You can't make this stuff up. Money is going overseas to Ukraine, says God's anointed. Okay. Oh, I missed. That is very generous of you. Jakato Rasam with a $20 super. Thank you very, very much. That is so kind of you. I really, really appreciate your support. It means the world to me, and I really, really appreciate it. That's so nice of you. And Jakato Rasam with the $20 super says $960 million with a M, almost a billion with a B. When that is absolutely, absolutely true. It's crazy. These jackpots in the United States are getting higher and higher. And it's really exciting. The world record highest lottery ever thus far, it will be broken, was just, I believe, last November, but Edwin Castro in California won that. So, which we'd love to get him here on this program. So absolutely. But yeah, his story is fascinating. But thank you so much for the generous super. And yes, it's Powerball fever. Powerball fever is what is happening. Okay. And we have a few more minutes here. This is really an experiment today with this new software. I'm going to actually be bringing guests on here as well for some of these lives and interviewing people live too. So watch for that. Scotland. Steve Hamilton is in Scotland. Thank you so much for joining, Steve. And there is Terry. Oh, can we get it on here? Yeah, there we go. Terry Bryant in Florida. Are you near Neptune Beach, Terry? Because if you are, we need to talk, because someone has an outstanding $1.6 billion Mega Millions ticket down there. But no, it's not outstanding. They turned it in. But if you go under the radar, and if that person is watching this with the 90 days to stay anonymous, going under the radar, which I think is an excellent idea if you hold a ticket worth that much money. But even then, contact my team, email my team. We can keep you anonymous. We don't have to talk about anything you don't want to. We don't have to disclose your location. But we do want to hear from you. Absolutely. Germany. Deutschland is here. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. San Diego, beautiful San Diego. Jacel, thank you so much for joining. Yorkshire, awesome. Okay. And here's a question from Neon the Phoenix. Neon the Phoenix, thank you so much. It's great to see you. She's a huge supporter. She actually got on Instagram today and wrote me on Instagram. I'm at official Timothy Schultz. She's like, Are you doing a live today? I was like, Yes, I am, Neon the Phoenix. It's great to see you. So, Neon the Phoenix with the question, Timothy, did the lottery provide security when you won? I don't remember there being security. So I just don't remember that. But that was, I mean, things might have changed. That was 1999. But yeah, when I won, I don't remember there being security, but it was pretty. No one really knew it was happening. I'd say that from the public, no one really knew it was happening. Just the media knew it was happening. So so there's that. But thank you for your question. I really appreciate that. Big friend from Belgium. Awesome. I love it. Abbas, thank you so much for joining from Belgium. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's amazing. The person I interviewed this morning that was formerly homeless that came across this inheritance. His story is incredible. He's from the Netherlands, so can't wait to share that with you. But thank you for joining from Netherlands or from Belgium. Germany is here. Okay. So I'm going to take a couple questions and we do got to get going. I also want to mention some other upcoming interviews we have on this channel. One is with someone whose family won 165 million from a Mega Millions ticket a few years ago, and her story is absolutely fascinating. The next one after first of all, there's this interview with Neil Trotter who won 107.9 million pounds from Euro Millions in 2014. That is coming next, so watch for that shortly. But after that, there's someone who won the lottery in the United States who really her life turned on its head. She was able to purchase a home all of a sudden, and she wrote an article, got an op-ed in the New York Times for people that are into journalism. But her story is really interesting, so I can't wait to share that with you. So, Timothy, okay, I'm going to dive into this chat because we don't have too much more time. But this is an experiment today with this new format, and I don't know what you guys. Let me know in the chat what you think of this too, because this is the first time I've ever done this with this format with video, pulling up the articles and pulling up the comments. But let me know what you think of this. Timothy. All right, here's a question. Swamithan Liar, I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but I really appreciate your question. Thank you very much. It says, Timothy, do you think lottery won persons are intelligent or luckiest? Well, I would say luckiest. But what is luck? That's the question. What is luck? But thank you for your question. Because I have interviewed scientists that are really into quantum physics and that sort of thing. And so it does beg the question, what is luck? And it's very interesting. Is it just random? Oh, there's Neon the Phoenix with the $1 super. Neon the Phoenix, you are too kind. This is Super Friday. So many people are so generous. And Neon the Phoenix, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means the world to me. You are such a huge supporter of this channel. I really appreciate it. Okay, and that's huge that you got Neil Trotter on the podcast. Linda B, thank you so much. I am very, very excited to share the interview with Mr. Trotter with you. It's incredible. It's incredible. 107.9 million pounds, and how he's using that to pursue his dreams and just his mindset and how it's changed his life. It's very interesting. I cannot wait to share that with you. It's very inspiring and positive. So thank you so much. And okay, Tim, how do you still look so young? I don't know. Thank you for the compliment, though. I really appreciate that. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm on the special sauce, the juice. I appreciate your comment, though. Thank you very much. It's okay. Love the new format, says Master Manifester Mindset. Awesome. I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad that you like it. This is an experiment today with this new format. I'm glad you guys like it so far. Love the format and channel. Awesome. Thank you very much. Pebbles. Pebbles, I love your name, by the way. That's amazing. So, are you guys, for those of you that are in the United States, are you playing this Powerball jackpot that's almost $1 billion? Because it's pretty exciting. It's very, I mean, that's so much money. What would you do with that much money? It's has anyone here won on scratch offs? Davaria Cook. Davaria, thank you for your question. Has anyone here won on scratch offs? That's a good question. I don't know about the chat. I've interviewed a couple people that have won huge prizes on scratch tickets. One person that comes to mind in particular won $10 million in the state of Missouri a few years ago. Bradley Hahn, you can check out that interview. I've actually interviewed him more than once, and it's pretty interesting. So check that out if you have not watched those interviews. Also, one of the first interviews I did on this channel was with, I think it was $1 million, but don't quote me on that, the exact amount, but someone that won also on a scratch ticket. It was very interesting. That's one of the first interviews I did. So you can look through the podcast on this YouTube channel and scroll through all the interviews. They're also categorized. Like if you just want to watch lottery interviews, or you can check that out. Interview Christy Davis, Powerball winner, please. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I will definitely look into that. And yes, I love the new techno, Tim. Awesome. Well, I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. This is amazing. Yo, says Ricardo Shilly Shally. And you have to love that name, Ricardo Shilly Shally. And all right. Here's a question. Do more people win with their own numbers or with quick picks? Danny, thank you for your question. Thank you. People win. I mean, some of you know this already, but people usually win more on quick picks, computer generated picks, but more people buy tickets that way too. So people win both ways. What feels best to you? Because playing the lottery should be fun. It should be fun. You should never spend more than you can afford. When I played back in the day, I was working at a gas station, a little over minimum wage. I wasn't wealthy by any means, so I didn't have tons of money to spend on lottery tickets, but I usually purchased one at a time because, as cliche and cheesy as it sounds, it only takes one for a chance to win, only one. And you have the right to dream about what could happen, you know? Tim is juiced up. Yes, I am juiced up. And this is exciting about this. There's so many, $1 billion in the Powerball is watching from London, UK. Emmy Ackland. Emmy, thank you so much. I love the UK. All right, so we have a couple minutes left today. It's kind of a shorter live today, but I wanted to dive in here and check this out. And yeah, it seems Thailand lottery knows. Okay, someone is from Thailand. There was a story in Thailand. I don't know if you guys heard about this. Someone that used, I think it was Chat GPT, but it was definitely artificial intelligence, and claimed that he won the lottery that way. What do you guys think about that? Because that's pretty interesting. Oh, that reminds me. There's this other story. This person let me see if I have it pulled up here. This person just won literally not just a couple days ago, I think, but they used an app, and they won like $5 million or something like that. But I don't know. It does use apps because that seems to be the way things are going. I mean, people play both ways, but it's interesting. I think it was the Jackpot app. Bradley Hahn gave a great interview. Master, awesome. Well, I'm glad that you saw that one. Yes, he's a $10 million lottery winner, scratch ticket winner, but it's very interesting. And he's a great guy. So, yes. All right. So, maybe one more question I'm going to get to. We're running kind of short on time today, but when is the Neil Trotter interview released? Axe I probably next week. I'm really hoping for next week, but it's definitely the next one in the queue. So hopefully next week that will be coming. Thank you so much for your question. I really appreciate that. And all right, I dream Brazil Lotto. Dreamed 6 numbers 1 year ago and always play Lotto here. Awesome. My mom came to visit from Nevada to Iowa for 4th of July this year. She won $50 on a scratch off. She just realized it and mailed it to me so I can mash it up. But I prefer Powerball and Mega Millions. Wow, that's awesome. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. I mean, that's $50, $50. That's half of a Benjamin right there for those of us that that's pretty cool. Awesome. Let's so I unfortunately do have to get going. Let me see here. Carolyn, Australia. Amazing. Thank oh, and here's I have to get to this. Super stickers. Sunshine RV Travelers with a $5 super sticker. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you how much that means to me. It means the world to me that you believe in this channel and what is happening with it so much to donate a super. That's very generous of you, very kind. Thank you very much. And I hope you are well. Thank you very much. And so if I did not get to your questions or comments in this live, I apologize. I try to get to all of them that I can. I will be doing more lives, and this format I think is pretty awesome. I don't know what you guys think, but it's yeah, I don't know. It seems fun. It seems fun. We just dove in there. This happened. Amazing. If you're playing the lottery this weekend, whether it's this massive, almost $1 billion Powerball jackpot or anything else, wherever you are in the world, I wish you good luck. I really, really appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching. There are so many interviews coming up soon on this channel, and I'm excited to share with you, including lottery winners, near-death experience survivors, people that have overcome the odds in life. Remember, anything and everything is possible. It is possible. Anything is possible. Believe that. It's true. Thank you so much, friends. I love you very much, and I really appreciate your support. Take care.